know that black men cannot walk freely in the United States of America? Well, you're gonna be shocked. What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful day in Africa, but it's not in America. Not for black men, at least. Okay, so we are here in Saratoga. Let me just double check quickly. I think it's called Sarasota in Florida. Okay, Florida is a Republican state, I think. Is it correct? Now, in Sarasota, this young man that you're seeing right now is about to get shot. Look at that car. Look at that guy jump out of the car. Yeah, just because he's walking down the street, he's probably gonna pull a gun. Look, trying to pull a gun. His friend stops him. Don't shoot the little boy. Don't shoot him because he's just walking down the street. Yeah, see that? That's America for you. At least that's a chunk of America, because this is a reality for many black people in the United States of America. And apparently, him and his mother stayed in this neighborhood, and he was just walking down the street when four males, came running after him, asking him to leave the neighborhood. He doesn't belong. Shouldn't be there. Okay, let's watch this.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga, brother. Team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't.
I would freak out, like walking down the street and people came behind me like this, like, what's going on, buddy? I'd freak out. Like one chunk of me, perhaps the soft side of me would go like, whoa, what's going on? The hard side of me would be like, dudes, get ready to rumble, because this is insane. Watch this. Look at that.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house.
You've passed my house 4 times. Do I know you? He's lying. The boy just passed 1 time. And it really doesn't matter. Somebody can pass, even if it's 10 times. They pass around your house. Provided they're walking through the public road, you shouldn't have anything to say to them. Am I right? Let's continue.
You're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're actually following me.
I'm not in front of your house, he said. You are actually following me. So that's the difference. There's a difference between you are in front of my house, standing, looking, and you walking. I'm not in front of your house. I'm walking down the streets, and you are following me. Let's go.
Just asking a question. You live out here?
And to be honest, fellas, he was pretty calm. This guy's very, very calm for such an intense situation. I don't know if you've ever been profiled or anything like that. It doesn't feel good. Let's go.
I'm part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
He said, I'm part of the neighborhood. Oh, you're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple. Like, who are you to ask these questions? You're not the police. Call the police. How about that?
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? Shut up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro.
You see, he's trying to lie on him and say, you freaking out my wife. I said, you know what I mean? He's freaking out my wife. Trying to make it sound like he's an aggressor. He hasn't done anything. That's the reality of many black people in America. Let's go.
I don't know who you're talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
Yes.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look.
See how you're trying to turn it on him? I think what you did to my wife, yes, he didn't do anything to his wife. He's harassing him, clear.
You read it up.
So this is crazy, fellas. Let's go on part 2. This is just insane. We need to watch this. And we need to see how they pulled the gun on this guy.
The fucking guy following. Why, man, you don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. Fuck. I don't even want to, like, I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all covering up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Damn. What the fuck? This buddy, look at buddy.
Look. He's gonna get shot. He's gonna get gunned down. See, he's done nothing to this guy. Yeah. See, look at him. He took something in his hand. He put it back. He took a gun. He took a gun.
That's some weary shit, my boy.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Damn.
This is crazy, fellas. Oh, you don't see these kind of things in Russia. I'm just saying. I know it's out of context. In Russia, they don't profile people like this. And Russia is a country that's predominantly white. Okay, so, but in America, if you have a nice car and driving around the neighborhood, if you don't get stopped by people like this, you're probably gonna get stopped by the police. You know? That is insane. So let's give this context. Here is the mother of this child who published the video. She had something very interesting to say. She said, TikTok, I really need some help. What you see here is my child being racially profiled and followed by 4 grown men, all because he was walking around our neighborhood. I guess we look like we don't belong in an upscale neighborhood, but here is a little backstory. The morning after Hurricane Milton, my son wanted to walk in the neighborhood to talk to his girlfriend on the phone because we didn't have power. So his service was bad in the house. This is what he had to deal with. Even after telling these men he lives here, they were not satisfied with his answer and continued to harass him. This is not a 1-minute altercation. My son was followed for over 10 minutes dealing with this. I'm so happy he recorded every moment and thankful my child is still here. Yes, ma'am. That guy was about to gun him down. But I need to know how it is okay. I do not want to live in a community that does not welcome me and my children because of the color of our skin. She continues. So this is very clear. She's explaining that this is an upscaling neighborhood, quite a interesting, expensive, higher level, middle class, whatever kind of place in Florida, where this black family clearly came newly, because I guess if they had been there for a long time, they probably would have known them. So clearly profiling, and they were followed not by the police, but by residents, being asked. 3 grown men asked them, what the hell are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. You should not be here. I mean, this is crazy. And she said, I guess we don't look like we belong in an upscaling neighborhood. Now, should we blame her for trying to be living in an upscale, that's white predominantly, whatever it is, space? I don't think so. Everybody want to get better, right? But again, you will never see such thing in Russia. I'm just being honest with you. Never. And this is why the world needs Russia to a certain level. We need some sort of balance. In the United States of America, things that happen there, you will be shocked to see. I mean, if you have a nice car, you're black, you're rolling into your neighborhood, the police will probably stop you and say, well, you were driving too fast. Get out of the car. Step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out the vehicle, bro. I didn't do nothing.
Hands behind the wheels. A lot of things happen. They would say driver's license, social security, whatever that thing. Once you put your hands into some sort of a pocket to pull out your driver's license, and they take a shot at you. They say, well, you were trying to pull out a gun. No, well, you were trying to pull. That's America. I'm sorry. It happens every single day. That's why you had Black Lives Matter. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm just reporting things that we see. Like, I don't want to go live in America. I'm sorry. I'm not going to live. No, thank you. I'll stay in Swaziland. How about that? Or Namibia. I'll stay in Zimbabwe. Not Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, there's no bread right now, though. There's bread in Zimbabwe? No, I'm just kidding, fellas. I'll stay in Zimbabwe. I'll stay in Rwanda. I'll stay in Uganda and party every night. I'll stay in Kenya and do fun things. They're very happy. I'm not going to America. I'm sorry. I am not going to America because black people in America are second-grade citizens. We know that. As a matter of fact, it's sad. So, fellas, I don't know. You tell me what you think about it. Do they deserve to be there? Was it a good choice for them to choose to be upscaled to a neighborhood predominantly white, unfortunately, in Florida? We know Florida is, I think, for the most case, run by conservatives. And conservatives don't necessarily like black people. I'm just being honest with you. They don't. They don't like you. They don't like you. They think you should go back to Africa or wherever you came from. But they don't want to go back to Europe. They say you're African Americans, but they don't know they're Europeans Americans. They don't like that part. Forget that America actually belongs to Amerindians, the Indian America, however you, Native America, however you want to call it. Let me know how you feel about this. Have you ever been profiled in a bar? Do you know what it feels like? You know, there's one thing being profiled by the police. There's another thing being profiled by people that look at you and think you don't deserve being there. Do you think this boy's hair, look at his hair. Okay, that's his hair. Do you think maybe his face, the hoodie, the hair were the reason why they were profiling him? Do you think he would not have been profiled if he was dressed in a smart shirt and smart pants and smart shoes? Now, well, if that's the case, who are these people to choose how people should dress up to be allowed to walk into a public road in the neighborhood? Do you think maybe this lady shouldn't have gone to that neighborhood or one of those things? Do you think she felt that, oh, now I've arrived, let me go sit next to white people? Because some people feel like some black people just thrive to live next to white people. They say a lot of black people work very hard. Their hopes is to let me go to the upscale area, to Hamilton, to Bringminton, and in South Africa to Centon, to Kenya, to Westlands. You know what I mean? Uganda must be Bugolobi or something. Okay, let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. God bless.